Just a few days after Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu announced that Amaravati would be developed as the sole capital of the state government has now put forth a timeline for the project completion. The state's Municipal Administration and Urban Development Minister Ponguru Narayana recently said that Phase 1 of the development works of the grand capital city would be completed in about 30 months or 2.5 years. He said that necessary infrastructure such as Assembly and Secretariat buildings, quarters for ministers, MLAs, MLCs, officials and other staff will be completed during this first phase. Overall, the development of Amaravati will be done in 3 phases with a total cost of 1 lakh crore rupees. The minister announced the decision soon after assuming office in his chambers at the State Secretariat. Not only this, but there are also more details to grasp. As per the state government, the capital city would be constructed as per the initial master plan introduced by the previous TDP government, making Amaravati one of the top 5 capital cities in the world. Remember, the design was prepared with assistance from the Singapore government, and a team of ministers and officials had also visited Singapore, China, Japan, Russia and Malaysia to craft the most suitable design for the upcoming capital city. Talking about financials, the minister said that funds of 48,000 crore rupees are required for the first phase, and around 9,000 crore rupees of payments have already been made for the construction works. He said the exact schedule for completing different development works will be shared 15 days after holding review meetings with officials. The minister mentioned that 90% of the works of residential buildings of ministers, secretaries, officials and employees were completed, and steps will also be taken soon to provide road connectivity to the buildings. Thus, in the later phases, we might witness works related to construction of metro rail infrastructure as well. The metro railway project will connect the capital city with the airport, amongst other requirements. Overall, the state government exuded confidence that the development activities in Amaravati will help boost the economic growth of all the districts. But it's not the first time that TDP government and its leaders have believed in their vision of making Amaravati the state's modern capital. In the 2014 state elections run-up, TDP leader Chandrababu Naidu, who pitched Amaravati as the state's capital, had envisioned the city as an epitome of ambition and modernity. And when he came to power, the work on the aspirational project had kick-started. However, in 2019, the Naidu-led government was ousted, and when YCRCP's Jagan Mohan Reddy became the state's chief minister, he trashed all plans of Amaravati becoming the state's capital. During his tenure, Amaravati was reduced to a ghost city with barren land, isolated, under-constructed buildings and empty roads with no population. But the tables have turned again. After a gap of 5 years, as the TDP government has stormed back into power in the state, Amaravati seems to have sprung back into life. With that, one can expect the work on the first phase of the project to be completed by 2026.